What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Superstates Let's Play as Virginia. At the end of last episode, or just after I pressed stop recording, I just had a look around to see what was going on, and I spotted an opportunity. So obviously, South Carolina has sort of gone against me. They don't want to be my ally anymore, and obviously, even more recently, Florida has decided, yeah, we're not going to stick on your side either. But they're still South Carolina's ally and Kentucky's. Now, I'm not too worried about South Carolina. The worry is they invade me and call in Florida and Kentucky joins them. But I found a way that we can minimize that. So I can't attack South Carolina directly, as I said, because it would be suicide. I think I can show you what would happen if I was to. It would be me up against them, New York, Kentucky, and Florida. That's going to go terribly. But I found a way that is not the case. So what I can do is I can declare war on New York in what would be a trade dispute. And I could call in Kentucky, and we could together get rid of South Carolina and do things well. But I don't have the manpower right now. But that is in my mind. That is probably what I'm going to plan to. Obviously, I did say I want to attack New Jersey as well, and I'll keep an eye if someone else invades them. But yeah, I do need to let manpower recover. But there you go, right in the back of my head. It's right there, so don't worry. I have a plan for once. Oh, Kentucky just invaded Pennsylvania. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. And they didn't even bother to call me in. They called in South Carolina, though. But yeah, so Kentucky would basically fight South Carolina without fighting South Carolina, which is the interesting thing about this. That's going to give prestige from land battles. That's going to be helpful. Plus 100%. That's really nice. We do still have 3,000 ducats, which I have no idea how to use. What can you spend ducats on? Except a bigger army is in my mind. I could go. It would be over my force limit, and I lack the manpower, though. I said I was going to rebuild the navy, because I already have one. What is my navy right now? It's 2, 1, and 9. So I'm going to go for 9 transports. That's not actually going to use much at all. 1, 2, 3. This could take a few years, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are really cheap. They cost like 10 ducats. Oh, wow, they actually do. One, heavy ships are going to take like 3 years. That's an issue, but it's fine. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. Sure, that'll do. I'm actually over my force limit by 1 now. Let me get rid of 1. There we go. And we're probably still going to make tons of money. I mean, we won't find out for a while because it's going to take ages for them to actually get here, but to be made. But yeah, like I said, let's just let manpower recover quite a bit. That would probably be important. You have claims on Philadelphia. Yeah, I don't want to go to war, particularly with New Jersey right now. Nova Scotia, they've actually... okay, so New Jersey... I tried to ease the tension. Let's do that. That actually improved South Carolina's opinion of me. Oh, from minus 200 to minus 140. That's fine then. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Florida just annexed Alabama. I saw that, Florida. Don't think you're getting away with it. No one seeing it. I saw that. The ships are being built. There's going to be some Delawarean separatists. I have no idea where they're going to pop up. I imagine over here. So let's go get over there just in case that is where it's to be. Because this could be annoying because we're going to lose more manpower. So I'm going to try and deal with it with both stacks at the same... Having both stacks on hand hopefully will minimize our losses. Okay, we're up to 14,000 manpower. Do we still have the biggest army? That is the big question. We do still have 3,000 more than Florida. Kentucky's doing really well, though. That's someone we should keep an eye on. Luckily, they bordered Texas, who have got my back if anything bad's happened. Also, Minnesota is slowly growing. Obviously, I had to end our alliance, but they'd actually accept it again. How many friends do I have right now? I have 4. Iowa, Kentucky, Rhode Island, Texas. I don't know. Maybe I should get rid of Rhode Island and go for Minnesota again. The problem is they'll probably end up in a war with Kentucky. And then I'll just be left again with nothing. It wants me to build level 4 forts. I mean, I could build 1, I guess. Just to keep me a bit safer. But I feel pretty comfortable right now. Not feeling all too worried. We're still making so many ducats. And those separatists are not rising up just yet. Okay, all the boats get over here. So that we can organize them nice and neatly. Lots of transports, which might help. We might not need them. But, you know, better safe than sorry, I guess, if we want to... Can actually land. This New York province might be the only one we're able to get to, so, you know, we should bear that in mind. Pennsylvania, how are you doing? How is this going for Kentucky? That's my question at the moment. I want to know, how is it going? There's a huge war going on in Europe. There's been some massive wars. I've opened this and seen some crazy stuff. Where is what I'm looking for? The war isn't actually going on. Kansas and Kentucky v. Missouri, Wisconsin. That is not what this is. Kentucky must have pieced out. But they're now in a set. Look at Kentucky. They're in a better spot than me. Like, I'm jealous. I don't know, actually. I mean, if I can get this right, and I can break South Carolina's alliances through attacking New York, I would have to get very lucky to 100%. So I'm calling Kentucky if they get out of their wars when I'm ready. That's what I'm sort of thinking about right now. This is going to go so well. Obviously, New Jersey now allied to Quebec, so that's not really an option. Anyway, it's still an option. I could beat Quebec, but I hope I could beat Quebec. I should be able to. Luckily, it's like a small one province sort of connection, which is border, which will help me out a bit. Okay, so this is now a 24 stack. How many boats is there? Okay, so the light ships, 4 to 18. Okay, that's better. That's not great, but I don't know if that's the best composition to have, but it's better than nothing, I guess. These rebels just don't want to come out. Okay, we can keep this guy. We should probably go for a new guy. Just looking at our Republican tradition, and that's fine because we can actually get a better leader by changing. So that doesn't bother me. Also, our government type changed. I don't know if I did it by accident, but we're actually a Grand Republic, so we don't have estates anymore. We're no longer a state like everybody else. And we actually have factions again. And we are led mainly by the guilds at the moment, although the aristocrats are rising. And the traders still have none. I don't know what happened there, but apparently at some point it did change. Okay, we now have 999 admin and Diplo power. That's good to know. I could do with another idea group. But level 18. Admin tech 50. Okay, well, that's not going to happen. Yeah, we just got plenty of stuff to spend. We could probably just afford another alliance. Like I said, we're maxed out. We may as well just go for another alliance. It's going to cost us 1 a month. That's fine. Could probably go for another one. You know, it's probably not the end of the world. Alliance breaking. Wait, what? No, I don't want to break my alliance with Kentucky. Why is this alliance breaking? This is one I really want to keep. Minnesota, is this your fault? I don't know. I'm lost. Hang on. Okay, well, I'm kind of... Kentucky wouldn't even join right now. No longer desires Virginia as an... Okay, they want to kill me. This is bad. What if I declared war on Kentucky? I can't. Okay, well, we're going to lose Kentucky, so we may as well keep Minnesota as like a trick up our sleeve. They have a 33 stat. Yep, Kentucky broke that alliance. Okay, Kentucky's looking scary. I need to keep Texas now. Texas is vital. I mean, they could kick Kentucky's butt. But, you know, I mean, I don't want to have to fight South Carolina and Florida on top of that. These rebels just... I sent the army over and the rebels were like, yeah, let's not rise up right now. I think these are some of the heavy ships starting to finish now. It's been so many years and manpower is still like only 2/3 of the way there. 2/3? 30,000 out of 50,000. 6/10, 60% of the way there. What is this? New York wants military access. They're at war with Quebec, Connecticut. No, they're my friends. Connecticut is asking for it, and they can have it. Yeah, you can have it, because you're at war with South Carolina. I am tempted just to go and invade New York right now, but it is going to be risky. It would improve Quebec's potential opinion of me. Like, it might be the last chance I get, because New York might be about to die. That's all I'm thinking. I had a casus belli against Texas. Don't worry, I was never going to use it. Declare war. If I took them on right now, it's a chance, like, to just crush South Carolina that I might have to take. That's all I'm thinking. I mean, I can't actually do much because it's a trade dispute, though. So yeah, that's annoying too. Kentucky, I've been doing so well. If you destroy me, I'm going to be mad. What about Pennsylvania? When does this transfer trade power run out? Does it say when? Or is it just forever? I don't know. Apparently they're improving. Do they want to be friends, Pennsylvania? No. Okay, they hate me. I mean, if I improve relations, maybe they would. Maybe. That would be interesting. I don't really want them, but I'd be willing to fight New Jersey if they were willing to, you know, be on my side, basically. My general just died. This one. Hopefully I get a better leader this time. Why can't I recruit one? Game? You want... Oh, I don't have enough. How do I not have enough? Did I just do a technology or something? Maybe. Very confused as to how I don't have enough of that. Very confused. Yeah, the options are just changing. Honestly, Kentucky, that was unexpected. Kentucky, we've been good friends this whole time. And they were just like, nope, that ain't gonna happen. Okay, so for the first time we actually see, if I was to attack Kentucky, Texas would join, but we would be facing one heck of an alliance. I would not be willing to do that. Also, the -7 stability doesn't look too fun either. Okay, I'm gonna... So I have 4 allies again. I mean, I'd be willing to swap Rhode Island for Pennsylvania. That's what I'm thinking. For now, like, and then fight Quebec with Pennsylvania on my side. New York's not going to exist anymore. That's the problem. That is the problem. That was my way in to attack South Carolina, but I wouldn't have got too much out of it. And South Carolina is losing. Quebec, maybe Quebec is the way to go. If I unrival them, that doesn't mean they'll unrival me, but yeah, there's just so much to think about right now. Okay, lose the 100 Diplo power, because, you know, we have 1,000 of it. Okay, recall diplomat with Kentucky. They still like me. I mean, they actually like me more than I like them. But it could be worse, I guess. Okay, technology, admin level 16. We're now 19 years, 20 years ahead of time. Okay, that's crazy. 16, 15, 14, which I think is fine. Like, I look around, I don't expect anyone to be much better than that. 14, 16, 15, 15, 15. Yeah, everyone's about the same. I'm just saying, because we have access to this sea tile, we could go after Connecticut, who took one province off New York. That'd still be Quebec and Rhode Island, who are my ally. I wouldn't go down too well. Okay. Okay, so our options are limited. New Jersey's still the best option, but they have Quebec. I mean, Pennsylvania have Wisconsin, but I don't have a truce. I have a truce with them for another 3 years. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but Wisconsin, I don't know if I'd want to fight them. Let me see. Who would join? Like, obviously, 3 years from now, it could be very different. I still can't. Oh, okay. So 3 years, I imagine, is when that transfer trade power will expire too. Until then, I'm pretty limited on options, unless Texas... New York would no longer join this, but I'd still be fighting Kentucky, Florida, and South Carolina by myself. If my force limit goes up to 4 just a bit, it's at 60. Okay, there we go. I'm going to build another 10 stack to add to this 10 stack, because it's time. It is time to make our army just to, if we weren't already at the top of this list, we're not actually at the top anymore, we're just a bit behind now, but, we may as well fulfill our destiny, because I feel I've got to work. This is going to be like the most important time of the series. Like, if we mess up now, it's game over. Iowa and Texas are making gains, though. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Those guys need to sort of stop Kentucky growing further and further Midwest. Minnesota's going to play a part in that too. So these are some good allies to have, to be fair. These 3, Iowa, Minnesota, Texas. Rhode Island isn't the best, but they'll make do. Problem is, this has slowed down my manpower recovery, but that's okay. I don't mind. Let's get another... Oh, keep this leader. Let's get another general for this stack. And, nope, it's another 1-star. But there we go, and now we have another 20 stack. They won't have a leader, but there we go. 3 armies. I don't know how they came up with 1st, 3rd, and 7th army. But fair enough. Those rebels just never... Oh, you can never... How much manpower? Okay, 1,000. Excellent. I mean, we just used 20,000. Which is weird, because I don't think this dropped by 20,000 to make the 20,000. I'm not sure. England has colonised quite a lot here. Is this Brittany? Yep, Brittany's colonising. Oh my goodness. Portuguese Central America is a thing. The weirdest thing is, if we look here at the Great Powers, Russia... England, Commonwealth. I mean, we didn't see Russia or the Commonwealth last time, so it's going to be very different. Aragon. We're actually 12th on score. I don't think we'd be 12th on the Great Powers list, but we are 12th in the whole world, which is kind of impressive right now on score. So that's pretty cool, just for anyone interested. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for this episode. We're in a bit of a tough spot at the moment, a tricky situation. Like I said, we probably need to wait for a war to break out between someone else that we get involved in. to give us a hand. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Try and help us reach 1,000 subscribers by, I don't know, I don't really have a time. I don't know why I said that, but just by whenever. At some point, you know, before I die, that would be nice, you know, in the future, long foreseeable future. That's the big goal, you know, just 1,000 subscribers. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.